Hello!
Hello! Welcome to a road trip of a lifetime.
Road trip of a lifetime. Zach has found a fugly Dodge key lime pie looking RV that he's decided he has to have.
A 1976 Dodge Pioneer.
Why won't you let us love you?
Come back!
Of course, it's only running at like 45 miles an hour.
On a 16-mile-an-hour downhill.
You think that smell is their brakes or ours? So yeah, we've got this RV in front of us still. The funny thing is, the Ford Escape we passed a while back has just passed us and the motorhome. Oh, here we go. Come on, Kia. Show us that dual overhead cam goodness. Yes! And now we're stuck behind a Ford Escape doing 45. Sure glad he passed that motorhome so he could do the speed he was doing before.
Correction, going 40. Visit downtown Cedral Woolley. We're cutting it in half later this week.
Well, we came, we didn't see, and we sure as hell didn't conquer. We got here, and then Zach called the guy to arrange meeting up at his house, and the guy's like, no, actually, my buddy doesn't want to sell it.
Wasn't a total loss.
At least there's a saving grace somewhere. Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Hamburgers, nice weather, massive letdown.
What more could you want?
So we figured out what Zach's going to do with this $1,500 burning a hole in his pocket.
We're gonna go to the Brewster Marketplace. They're having a sale. What was it, Zeb?
Corn cobs.
Well, after our last attempt to get Zach a motorhome ended in, I'm not going to say calamity, but disappointment, well, apparently this one's free. And it even says free right on it. Right under where the lamination is failing.
Got a broken taillight.
Apache Camping Center. Yeah, we should at least put a bulb in that. Yeah, that ain't held on by much.
I wouldn't really trust that. Quite a few tires. One dually axle and like a secondary axle.
Well, you'll have fun buying her tires. I think we found where the squirrels got in. I don't know, Zach. I think your cake rose a little too much.
Yeah, I think we need to let it sit for a bit longer.
Damn it, Mabel! Why'd we pack all of these pine cones? They'll have pine cones where we're going. Well, fortunately, the squirrels had not eaten all of the information. You found the bloody title. What the hell did the Department of Defense have to do with this thing? 52,298.6 miles. Zach has found a colony.
Yeah, ants crawling around way up in there, but... Brakes?
Yeah, that must be your brake booster.
But that's a brake booster.
So what the fuck is that? Vacuum pump?
Secondary brake booster? Honestly, I mean, aside from the obvious, like the belts don't look terribly bad. Automatic, right? So it's not going to roll away.
Shouldn't. A little sad.
Yeah.
That's better. Okay, stop. Let's shoot some ether down her gullet and see what she does.
Yeah, because the plugs could be done for.
Yeah. Try her now. Runs on ether.
Runs on ether. We want to take some of the... unjam some of the flammables out from between the heat shield that's around the, you know, exhaust manifold.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing this motor didn't fire up. And... Well, mouse. Moving day. Any tips?
Do I regret it yet?
There weren't just a couple animals living in this van. There was a whole fucking zoo. One of those little known mods to help the motor breathe better. And here we see Zach with his hose. Time for the beer bong fuel system. This can only go well. Alright, we've got, let's just take a look at our super duper high quality fuel system here. We've got a beer bong hanging off of the flap going down, focus you fuck, going down to the carburetor. You can see we've got fuel in the filter, so that's good. Alright, so Zach's got a fire extinguisher in one hand. Funny story, we tried to hook this thing up through the stock fuel pump. Turns out the soft line from the hard line to the pump is shot, so it dumped fuel all over the cross member. So we're really hoping we don't get sparks here. We're also really hoping it starts. I think I'd turn the blower motor off. I'd laugh, but I probably turned it on.
I'm pretty sure you did. Okay, watch from that side.
Alright. She has
fuel. The blower motor works.
Yeah, she has fuel, and we dumped a cap full of Jack Daniels down it just for luck. It's actually gasoline in a Jack Daniels bottle, but whatever. Alright. Run smooth! It's mint!
It works.
Yeah, that runs really nicely.
Smells like a son of a bitch.
That was even idling.
But, yeah.
Shit.
Damn.
The Motorcraft carburetor's good. Yeah.
This might be possible yet.
Priorities, man. Priorities. Very nice.
Yeah. Ugly in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's real ugly in here.
Not just because it was made in the 70s.
No, because there's ants. These came from the post office. Hey! Yes! Oh, the fuel's going down quick. Now she's shaking.
Oh, we've got power steering.
Nice. Gonna run out of fuel in a minute. Hey, we're moving. We're moving. Under its own power.
Okay, it went forward under its own power.
And the brakes work?
Well, the parking brake definitely probably why we weren't going terribly fast.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That ain't playing around.
Well, keep your foot out of the way when that goes off. Alright, ready?
Yep.
Start up.
Yep.
Hey.
Yes!
Rolls forward. Sort of stops. Rolls backwards. Barely stops. Oil is coming up.
That's good. She got a little shake to her. I'm not sure she's hitting on all 8. But that could just be because the plug wires are all chewed up and she's old and dirty. Yeah. Oh yeah, just shit burning off the manifold or the exhaust pipe. It's not on fire yet. Not every day you get a running big block for $1. Of course, it's also not every day you get all these fucking pine cones for $1. This thing's kind of disgusting. Let's make it into a ramp truck.
We'll see. Frankly, I love the dashboard.
Yeah.
The dashboard's really cool.
Tell you what, let's just take this thing through the car wash with all the windows open and see if that helps.
It won't. It'll probably make it much worse, considering that most car washes only go to about here.
Here we are again on what we are optimistically calling moving day. The plan, if it doesn't work very well, is to bring it to my house. The plan, if it works really well, is to bring it to Zach's house. And the plan, if it catches fire, is to run and pretend to be cows and hope that no one suspects us. Ants. The new anti-seize. Here we see the rare wheel weight ants. They eat the zinc from the wheel weights to survive. Then they run all over me. Get off me, ants. We have found the poo hose. My father's spares were only tires in the technical sense. They were round and had once been made of rubber. We have our puke tank. How the hell did it do that? Unless you think this is an illegal fly-by-night operation, Zach has a brand new license plate.
Is it for this car?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Mint.
Can't help but notice there's a fair bit of
Poo.
yes on the front dashboard. So I had the bright idea of if we turn the vents on for a little bit and blow out as much dust and dirt and junk as we can.
Maybe cycle it through the different positions.
Maybe that would help lessen the effect when we actually go to drive it. Should have moved my bag of stuff.
Yeah, this panel fell out, dropping a bunch of ants and what used to be plywood, so hopefully this will get it home. Don't hit it too hard, it might fall off.
Expose the weak spot.
Ooh, hoo, hoo. That's moving.
That's pretty far gone.
Okay, we have upgraded from our beer bong fuel system. We now have an old gas can, a line coming out, and a filter going in there. Zach's going to drive it without the doghouse so that when it catches fire, he'll know immediately. He's got an extinguisher. You know, you see old people driving these things with little dogs on their laps. You're driving it with a fire extinguisher in your lap. Alright, it's time to limp this thing to my place in preparation for its big trip tomorrow. Any last words?
What's the worst that could happen?
What, weren't those the first words too?
You know, I don't even remember at this point.
Thing of beauty, and a joy to behold forever. Well, we made it all the way to the top of the person's driveway. How's the smoke situation, Zach?
Fair bit of smoke.
Yeah.
Got up the hill just fine.
Good. Yeah, it sounds amazing. Well, we've gotten this far. The front brakes work really well. Back brakes, we're not sure they're quite kicking in yet. They might need some adjusting. But yeah, we're gonna try and get this thing I don't know, maybe 5-6 miles to my place. What's your confidence level?
Well,
that high.
yeah.
Made it this far. God, is it trying to back it in? Okay, good.
Wow.
How much gas did we use? Oh, okay, so that mark was when we started. That mark is now. Oh, she's a thirsty old pig, isn't she?
It doesn't shift down, the engine just works harder. We made it, and we passed by the guys whose driveway it was on at the intersection. They all waved and were like, yeah, thumbs up. And
it's gone! Well, we blew some compressed air into the gas tank, and what do you know, there's gas in it. It smells kind of stinky, but we're going to hook it up, put some fresh gas in it, and see what it'll do.
I think we have fuel coming all the way up to the carb at this point.
Sweet.
Now we just need to reseat the air cleaner, see if it'll start.
Cool. Alright, first new start on our own tank.
Well, that's promising.
Well, we've refilled the transmission fluid, so it will hopefully go into reverse a little easier.
Yeah.
And we're just about ready to go. Zach, any last words? And with a last groan, we depart. And so it begins. Drive to Zach's house. And now we wait at the gas station as all the bikers in the world come in and fill up. We are over halfway back to Zach's place.
Mm-hmm.
Zach, how's she running?
It's running pretty good. It seems to, the last time I started, it was just purring.
Yep.
And seems to get better and better the more we exercise it, so.
Yeah. Poor thing was blowing black smoke and smelled pretty bad when we started, but new tank of gas seemed to solve that, so.
Yep.
I guess just the old varnish didn't run as well as new gas. Go figure.
Well, let's see if we can make the last leg home.
Yeah. Last leg can only be the easiest part, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, we're stopped at the side of the road, but that's because Zach lives next to a highway.
Yay! It's over there. But it has made it home. I've never been more happier to drive a vehicle home in my entire life.
Yeah, it's made it home with really no incidents or accidents.
Yeah?